Oh boy, the Denver Broncos are dealing with yet another big name injury. So if we come over here and take a look at this tweet from Eric Dalala, lead writer for the Denver Broncos social media accounts and denverbroncos.com, it says that Justin Simmons is dealing with a groin injury per Sean Payton. He didn't practice today at all, apparently, from reports that I have gathered. Again, practice was closed to the public today. It was just credentialed media allowed out there, and they're very limited in what they can say. But in 11-on-11 periods on Saturday's practice, Justin Simmons did not participate, but I believe he participated in everything else. So it appears that he did not participate at all in practice today, and that is a concern for sure. Sean Payton says that the team is being smart with him. So on paper, this appears like it's a mild groin injury, but I will also say that groin injuries and any other soft tissue injury can be very finicky. They can re-aggravate very easily. They can easily go from a mild injury to a moderate injury if you're not very careful and very smart with them. Like it thankfully appears the Denver Broncos are being here with Justin Simmons' injury. Now guys like Caden Stearns and Kareem Jackson are obviously going to be rotating in, and it's a good thing we brought Kareem Jackson back, but also PJ Locke is going to have to step up, JL Skinner and Delarian Turner-Yell. So this is going to be a good chance for some of our young safeties to step up in Justin Simmons' absence. And Simmons has dealt with a couple of injuries for the past couple of years that have kept him out for some regular season time. After prior to that, he had one of the longest running active start streaks in the NFL, but that recently got broken. So it really sucks that Justin Simmons is now dealing with yet another training camp injury. Here's hoping that it really is a very mild injury and the team is being super smart, not wanting a mild injury to turn into a moderate injury, because a grade 1 groin strain can very easily turn into a grade 2 groin strain. And those can be very finicky. Again, man, they linger for a significant period of time. And again, they're just frustrating injuries that are very painful and limit your range and mobility. And that's not what you want in a free-ranging safety like Justin Simmons especially. So let's hope that this is something that's really mild and that Justin Simmons is able to recover quickly. It's not known if he will be out there for our first preseason game against the Arizona Cardinals. I would much rather keep Justin Simmons out for that game. I don't think there's anything we need to see from Justin Simmons in that game. Although the common theme is that the Denver Broncos were rusty last year because they didn't play their starters in the preseason, which I definitely agree with to a certain extent. I don't feel like Justin Simmons is a guy that's going to benefit much from the preseason, especially that he's familiar with this defensive scheme, both the elements of it from last season with Christian Parker and Ejiro Evero, because Christian Parker's obviously still here, and also the elements from Vance Joseph, which Justin learned those elements of the defense when Vance Joseph was here as head coach. So at the end of the day, I'm not really worried about Justin Simmons seeing too many snaps in the preseason. So be smart with him and keep him in bubble wrap essentially until week 1 against the Raiders. He's probably already had enough training camp too. I mean, I'd like to get him back out there at some point before week 1, obviously, but if we have to keep Justin Simmons on ice for a while, that's probably not the worst thing in the world for the Denver Broncos. All right, Broncos country, I'm curious, how cautious do you think the team should be with Justin Simmons here, especially considering some of the injuries we're already dealing with camp? Obviously, we've lost Tim Patrick and Jonas Griffith for the entire season, and we've lost Riley Moss until at least week 1 probably. So again, the Denver Broncos are dealing with a lot of injuries here, and we certainly don't want a big injury to, next to Russell Wilson, the face of the franchise. That would be a big issue for us moving forward. So I'm curious if you guys think Justin Simmons should be shut down for training camp in the preseason, or do you think that they should try to get him back out there as soon as possible, guys? Drop those comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. And until next time, guys, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.